From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
A little less hot today, but still above average for this time of year. In the mid to upper 90s through most of the Treasure Valley, mid 80s up through McCall, and Stanley at 78 degrees because of an increased bit of cloud cover there in the central mountains, which eventually developed into scattered showers and thunderstorms. I'll show you that satellite and radar imagery coming up in just a second. But first, stacking up our high today next to our average for the day, still 5 to 7 degrees above where we should be for this point in the summer, and not close to that record of 103. But you might be noticing these records are kind of getting cooler as well as the average temperatures as we see August wearing on. I can't believe we're 2/3 of the way through the month of August, and our average high for tomorrow goes down to 89 degrees for Boise. But throughout this entire week, high pressure ridge building up back up against the region once again, and that is going to keep our temperatures anywhere from 5 to close to 10 degrees above seasonal averages. And you see that we have a couple of days where we could make a run at the century mark, and if we hit 100 degrees or hotter again this season, it will go down in the record books as an all-time record for Boise for the most triple-digit days in a season. And I think it could happen. It could happen in the next couple of days. It could happen this week. Skycam 7 showing otherwise clear skies, but there is still some haze and some smoke coming in from the Four Corners fire right now in Boise, 96 degrees. I showed you that was our high for the day today. Winds are fairly light, and it will be a warm evening to enjoy and quiet. I know there were some thunder showers yesterday in some spots, not really largely through the Treasure Valley, but we won't have to dodge any of that anywhere through the valley this evening or southern Idaho, as this thunderstorm activity really stays largely in the mountain locations. 79 in McCall right now, 65 in Stanley, and the temperature is so much cooler in Stanley because of the showers, the downpours, and the thunderstorms that are developing over the central mountains. So all of that active weather, as I mentioned before, an upside-down U shape sweeping through from Burns to Baker City, up through Riggins and Grangeville, and down through the central mountains, including Stanley, and also down through the Warm Lake region as well. Still some very active thunderstorms. Could get some heavy rain and some gusty wind out of any of those storms that form. Most of that staying out of the Long Valley this evening. They could use the rain, but they don't need the wind, and they don't need the lightning. Magic Valley forecast, low 60s for lows tomorrow, into the low 90s tomorrow afternoon. Central Mountains tacking on a degree or two on top of today's highs, and likely to be a lot hotter in the Stanley area tomorrow with a lot less cloud cover. West Central Mountains looking for highs near 90 degrees through Long Valley, 99 in Riggins, and you notice the forecast models pushing some of these highs for some spots in the Treasure Valley up to the triple digits. It could happen for Boise. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but at least my forecast high for Boise, again, that's where the records are taken, 99 tomorrow. So splitting hairs a little bit here. 7-day forecast for the mountain areas, mostly looking at Long Valley, Cascade, McCall. We have another shot at thunderstorms getting in through the day on Monday afternoon and Monday evening. And of course, expect the smoke and the haze to persist as long as those fires continue to be active around the region as well. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Hot and mainly dry throughout the week ahead as summer rolls on for us. You can always find the freshest forecast at KTVB.com. We'll be right back.